What's up, guys? So I'm gonna do a quick original Xbox game collection, which I haven't done in about 2 or 3 years. I remember doing one about 3 years ago at the very start when I first started here on YouTube, and it was pretty crap. So I'm just gonna do another one because I'm kind of bored right now, and it's pretty much about 1 a.m. right now here in the UK. But I'm just gonna quickly get into it, and yeah. So starting off, we got FIFA 06 now. This is just my opinion, but to me, the FIFA series was pretty much a bunch of garbage up until FIFA 09, when it started getting good, and now it's officially probably beaten Pro Evolution Soccer. But at this time, Pro Evolution Soccer was at its best, and it was completely dominating FIFA. Sonic Heroes, pretty good, pretty fun, but you can't compare it to Sonic's on the Sega, really fun as well. Knockout Kings 2002, my first Xbox game that I owned, and it was very fun at the time, but I wouldn't really play this now, knowing that I can play something way better like Fight Night Champion with 100% better graphics, but come back to it once in a while. Star Wars Battlefront, awesome game, never gets old, can go back to it, have some fun, really good. I don't have the second one, but I have the second one on PSP, but it's just not the same thing. It doesn't feel as good when you're playing it on a handheld console, but I still had some fun with it on the PSP. But very good game, very fun, and definitely one of the best Star Wars games in the Star Wars whole series of games. Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man 1 for the Xbox. To me, my favourite Spider-Man games were probably Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 for the PS1. I love those games, and I still wish I had them, but I just cannot remember how all my PS1 games just vanished. I don't know what happened to them, if I broke them or anything, but yeah. Superman, Man of Steel. I'm not a very big Superman fan. I don't even know why I got this game, but it's okay. I've only played it 3 or 4 times. It's not a bad game, but it's not really something I'd go back to. Jet Set Radio Future, awesome game. Loved it when I was like a 7-year-old kid playing this, and it was a very fun game. Unfortunately, I lost it, or something happened to it, and I can never find it again, and I didn't remember the name, so I never got around to getting it until now. I found it really cheap. Raw, very good, but they never got the gameplay right. It was too slow, too sluggish, and that's what put the whole game down. Same with the second one. They added a ton of awesome new features, but they just never got the gameplay right, so it just turned out to be an even bigger piece of shit. WrestleMania 21, at least I could have some fun with this. Not as much content as the Raw series, but it was still very fun, and the graphics are amazing. Halo 2, you can't have Xbox without having Halo, pretty much the game that is holding up the Xbox franchise. The Xbox saga, it's pretty much, I don't know what is up with Bungie and Microsoft, but they are milking the shit out of Halo. Like, they just keep coming up with a fucking Halo, like, every 1 year or 2 years, which is getting kind of pathetic. Now, only now they're coming up with the 4th game, the 4th installment, after 5-6 years almost since the actual 3rd game came out. They are only coming out with the 4th one, after coming out with Halo ODST, which was a piece of garbage, by the way, from what I heard. And then coming out with Halo Reach, and now coming out with Halo Anniversary a couple of months ago, and now they're coming out with Halo 4. I think it's just a waste, and they're just sucking the fans dry with money just to make more, which I think is pathetic. They should just move on from Halo and just start fresh on a new exclusive, because they're just ruining the whole Xbox image. But that's just me, that's just what I'm saying. Halo 1, pretty much the same thing, very good game, but they're milking the shit out of Halo. Splinter Cell, awesome, love it. Original Splinter Cell, really good. Max Payne, awesome game. Also own it on PS2, very good. And I cannot wait for Max Payne 3 in 2 weeks. Crash Bandicoot, Nitro Kart, not as good as, of course, the Crash Bandicoots on PS1, but still very fun, and I like the way they recreated it into a racing type game. FIFA Football 2005, pretty good game, but as I said, the FIFA games were pretty much total garbage until the 09 series. Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer, I don't even know why the fuck I have this. Star Wars Obi-Wan, very fun game. I played this so many times, but it's definitely not the best Star Wars game. UFC, had a lot of fun with this, and I'm not a very big UFC fan. In fact, I'm not a UFC fan at all, but it's a pretty fun game to play. Batman Vengeance, wow. Not the best Batman game, but I had some fun with it. Dark Angel, I don't even know how the fuck this is going in my collection. I didn't even know I had this. And another thing, I didn't even know that James Cameron made this game, if it is the James Cameron I'm thinking of, unless it's some other James Cameron. Can't even pronounce that, but it's a pretty good game, and it's very well known, by the way. And last but not least, Predator. I expected way more off this game, and it pretty much disappointed me. I don't know what is up with Predator or Alien or whatever type games, but they just disappoint me every fucking time. I don't know why. But yeah, that's all my Xbox games. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please comment. You know, tell me what was your favorite Xbox game, and you know, what videos you'd like to see from me in the future. So yeah, thanks guys. Stay tuned for a Max Payne 3 unboxing very soon, and yeah, see ya.